Hello, water signs, all of my Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios out there. Welcome back to Clearing the Air Tarot with your girl Tori. Haven't seen you guys since the readings I did for May, so I'm shifting focus on how I do my monthly readings. So instead of doing, the usual horoscopes and what's coming, etc., I decided that we're going to do monthly healing focuses for you guys. So because we are on a journey of healing, I've decided to go ahead and put that focus out there for you guys for each month. And I'm doing it by element instead of by zodiac sign, because doing 12 different videos for 12 different zodiac signs, you guys, is exhausting. What we're going to do first is we're going to pull a crystal mandala oracle to get what your healing focus is for the month. We're going to clarify your situation with the tarot. And then we're also going to get how you can start your healing journey on your focus for the month and what you should do. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled the tarot. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle your crystal oracle mandala a couple more times. If you guys would like a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. If you would like your own personalized horoscopes, you can find that information on my Patreon. So I will be adding additional content to that as well this month. So thank you to our spirit guides, ancestors, and angels who are for our highest good. We thank you for your love, your protection, your wisdom, and your knowledge. And we ask now that you would grant us that wisdom and knowledge on our healing journeys. Thank you. Oh, okay, we're going to start that over. Where do my water signs need to focus on our healing this month? That was very fast. Oh, wow. Okay, you have Angel, excuse me, I might be mispronouncing this name, Iachel and Labradorite. So if you guys don't have any Labradorite, you might want to go ahead and go get some. Individuality. Look how pretty that card is. And it's blue like my water signs. Your crystal angel number will be 444, so keep an eye out on that. For those of you who don't know what labradorite looks like, I'm going to show you my crystal here. It's kind of hard to see without the sunlight, but it kind of has like a nice little reflection to it. All right, so we're going to read card number 5, Ihel, Individuality. We bring you the gift of individuality. As you receive our gift, you will feel safe enough to enjoy the aspects of yourself that truly make you unique. From particular interest to your way of expressing yourself, to what excites and inspires your spirit, your individuality is the way the divine wishes to manifest itself through you in this lifetime. The key to your divine life purpose is to know who you are and to love and accept that self so that you allow natural development and expression in the world to take place. As you accept your individuality, you will understand how natural it is for you to fulfill your life purpose and divine destiny. You will instinctively gravitate towards people, places, and energies that support you in being your bright true spirit. You'll grow and express yourself more freely and authentically, and the divine light within shall shine brighter without a veil of fear, confusion, or shame obscuring it. You have no need to compare yourself to any other. You are a unique child of the universe with your own special path and destiny to fulfill. I'm going to skip ahead in the passage just because it is so long. But what I will do is I will post a link to the passage so you can read the whole thing. The only people that will have any power to judge you, control you, or hold you back from your destiny are those whom you empower to do so. At any moment, you can make a choice to liberate yourself from a fearful influence by deciding you shall love yourself, no matter what, and commit unconditionally to what has meaning for you. When you love yourself enough to be open and forthright about who you are without needing to convince anyone of anything, but just being willing to be yourself and share that with the world in your own particular way, your pathway to divine success materializes at your feet. It may not look like any path you've seen any other person take, and that doesn't matter at all. In fact, the more unusual your path appears to be, and the more it seems to suit you and perhaps no one else, the more the universe is telling you that this is the way, your way. You'll feel as though you are a pioneer discovering new ground. You'll feel you are making it up as you go. And this is how you know that what you are living is uniquely your life journey. No one else can script it for you. It is a beautiful creation of your own making, an expression of your own unique relationship with the universe. Your path and your purpose is as individual as you are. So dive deep into you, dear shining one. Ask yourself what you love, what matters to you, what you are willing to never ever give up on. It's your time to discover more of your passionate purpose and divine beauty. Well, air signs kind of got a similar message earlier from a different oracle. But it seems like the theme of today, or the theme of this month for June, is individuality. And being who you are and being authentically yourself and being untamed. And not being bogged down by what we think would make others happy, what we think would make ourselves happy based on what everybody else's expectations of happiness are. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at your situation, water signs, because I feel like your healing focus is trying to get that individuality back. Individuality that you may have lost by trying to fit within certain patterns, trying to be something else for somebody else. Let's take a look at your situation. What's the situation for my water signs? Can you explain their healing? So we got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Explain what this situation is. Oh. The King of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Okay. So I feel for some of you, it's like you know what you want deep down. But it's hard for you to open up. It's hard for you to open up and express that to anybody else. It's hard for you to make that first step, take that first step and be vulnerable. I feel strongly, most of you, because you have the King of Wands here. A lot of you may be dealing with the fire sign or a water sign. You may have this on your chart, whatever the case may be. But your trouble, your situation, is you really want to have this happily ever after with whoever this King of Wands is, and this could be a female or male, whatever your preference is. Don't get bogged down by the gender of the card. It's very difficult for some of you to act on your feelings. And it's mostly because you may have shut out that authentic part of yourself. The part of yourself that wants this Ten of Cups, this happiness. You really want to go for it. Some of you really already did. You wanted to take this step, or you tried to take this step, or this is what you're trying to manifest. Because you have cards of action here and you have cards of emotions. So that's here. Why is it so hard for some of you to open up emotionally? Some of you act so impulsively, and it's because you make decisions that aren't necessarily, or you think you have to do things a certain way. Be it that this is what, how your parents did it, or this is what you were taught, or this is what your friends were doing, or this is what other successful people were doing, whatever the case may be. But then the impulsive decisions come from when, oh no, I really want to do this. I'm going to do this right now. And it kind of bursts out of you because you haven't taken the time to really sit with yourself and think, is this truly what I want? Or do I want it because this is different from how I've normally been doing these things? So this situation is very strange because the 10 of Cups is here and this is ultimate happiness. But at the bottom of the deck, you have the 8 of Cups. Somebody's walking away from this. Somebody is walking away. Somebody's giving up on this. Somebody is leaving something behind and going off in search of whatever is going to make them, what they think is going to make them happy. You can't get caught up in what's going to make the other person happy. You have to really sit down and think about what's going to make you happy. What it is that is truly that what you want. What makes you you? What makes you unique? What makes you your true self, right? And to honor that. Okay. How can my beautiful water signs start their healing? Or what is it that the healing needs to focus on? That's the question. What does the healing need to focus on when it concerns individuality? What does the healing need to focus on? Oh, some of y'all are afraid to be yourselves because you think that who you are authentically is the reason why you've either been treated like crap or other people act a certain way, and it honestly has nothing to do with how you are. It has everything to do with how they are. You feel me? So, what's the focus of the healing for my water signs? What is the focus of healing for my water signs? Can you clarify this individuality, please? Oh my God. Okay. See? Okay, maybe you guys need to go watch the air sign video too, because they also had the 9 of Wands, but they had it in the reverse. So you guys really just need to, whatever situation you recently came out of, and I feel like it's either recent or it's the most recent significant event in your life. That's what you need to heal from. This 9 of Wands, he's, bandaged, bruised. I'm trying to get it to focus, guys. Sorry. He's bandaged, bruised. He's, probably wants to give up on how, what's the word I'm looking for? You're tired. You're tired and you haven't given yourself enough time to rest. You haven't given yourself enough time to recover from whatever the last heartbreak or last significant event and last disappointment, last upset, whatever this is, you haven't given yourself time to get back to who you are and recover your strength. You need to gather your strength. You got the strength card here. Leo season may be significant for you guys. Some of you guys may be dealing with the Leo, or you have this in your chart because we have fire sign energy here. But this is where you need to focus your healing. Taming those impulsive urges, really being authentic to yourself, and really getting to know who you are after the heartbreak, or if you've changed at all, or if the things that you used to love you no longer love, and explore why is it that you no longer love those things. Can you please clarify why this is the focus of healing? Please clarify why this is the focus of healing. There's a strength card also talks about it's not just taming, it's not just gathering strength or taming those urges, it's being strong enough or learning to be strong enough to not act out on your pain or your past disappointments Learning to be strong enough not to make decisions based on your previous heartbreak, and learning the difference between making an emotional decision and a decision that's detached from your past. Please clarify this. I think I already just did, but I'm just going to get one more card just in case. Yeah, you need to focus on, you keep looking and looking for something to come in, waiting for your time. Like, oh my God, when am I going to get my happiness? When am I going to get this? When am I going to get that? This is a mindset that is rooted in not feeling good enough. This is a mindset that is rooted in feeling like all you'll ever get are disappointments and upsets and heartbreaks and whatever else the case may be. But your guides are trying to tell you not to lose out on hope. That these good things are coming to you. That this requires patience. But it also requires you not needing to be bound by the expectations of others, as we read in the book earlier. All right, that's where you need to focus your healing. What's the first step for healing? What's the first step for healing for my water signs? What's the first step for healing for my water signs? That can't get any clearer. Healing. Healing the inner child. This is the Sun card. This is like the ultimate yes card and success card, but this is also about healing that inner child, being free, being authentically you and who you are. And look who showed up again at the bottom of the deck. The King of Wands. The King of Wands takes action. He knows what he wants. He knows who he is. He's confident in that. Nothing stops him. Absolutely nothing stops him when he sets his mind or his goals or his eyes on something. Because look, his focus is on whatever it is that we can't see ahead. Because he's confident in himself. You need to focus. Your focus starts with doing the things that make you happy. Truly happy. The things that are healthy. I'm not talking about going out and, drinking and partying and overindulging in extracurriculars, pharmaceutical extracurriculars, if you catch my drift. This is truly about getting in touch and in tune with yourself and focusing on your healing and being you. Focusing on what the truth is, what your truth is. Like we mentioned earlier, what your truth is, and the truth of who you are, and the truth of what you want, and the truth of what it is that you believe in. Not in anybody else's truth, but your own. That's how you take the first step to healing. Leo season is going to be very significant for you. It's going to be very, very significant for you. Children may play a significant part in this. Watch your children. Observe them and watch how authentically themselves they are, and be careful about how you put your expectations on them that are not aligned with their truth. Because ultimately, as parents, you want to protect your children, or your nieces and nephews, or whatever the case may be. But you need to be careful that whatever it is that you're instilling in them is not going to hurt their individuality. And that starts with healing your own. That starts with healing your own issues with your individuality, and why it is that you do the things you do. Why it is that you continue to do the things that you do. Why it is that you love the things you love. Or why it is you do the things that you don't love. Right? All right, water signs. I think this is going to be your focus. This is it for the month of June. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you guys all the best. Our solar eclipse is coming up on the 10th. I'm recording this on the 8th, so 2 days from now. It's going to be whew, it might be a little rough for some of y'all. I'm personally am excited, so take advantage of this time and this new moon. Actually, yeah, there's a solar eclipse and a new moon on the same day. So take advantage of the new moon to set new manifestations and ask for healing, pray for healing. Use this to initiate the first step of your healing, right? If you guys would like a personal private reading, all that information is in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for your support and your love. And as always, take care, and I'll see y'all the next time.